Hi everyone, Amy Jam here. So I know I talked about in my last video about my experience in buying my first home. What I want to talk to you about today is the step-by-step process to follow to actually get to that finish line and own your home. Number one, I want you to look at your income. How much are you bringing home every month? Your mortgage should not be more than a third of that amount. So to keep things simple, let's say you make $6,000. That means your mortgage can't be more than $2,000 a month. And typically, for every $100,000, your loan is $1,000. So again, to keep it simple, if you can only make a payment of $2,000 a month, that means your loan is typically going to be around $200,000 without any down payment. So if you have more money to put down, great, you can qualify for a more expensive home, better location perhaps, bigger house, more land. So you really want to focus on being able to put as much as you can down without depleting your complete savings account. Number two, I want you to look at your credit. Ideally, we want you to be at 720 and above. That will get you the best interest rate. By doing so, you'll save more money every month. If you're not quite at 720, there are great resources to help you get there. And if you would like recommendations, drop me a line and I'm happy to provide you some sources. Number three, where do you want to buy? I want you to find out, what is your goal? What location is your dream goal that you want to live in? Do some research, download some real estate apps. The one that I'm most comfortable with, that I feel is the most up-to-date, is realtor.com, and look for the locations. Get a feel for the pricing in each of those locations. Number four, now I want you to actually determine if you are ready and pre-qualified to purchase a home. This is the most critical step because a lot of people go and search for homes, engage with a real estate agent, and use all their energy. And then when they come to like a home and want to purchase it, they're shocked because they actually can't afford it. So by wasting all that time, you have to go back to the drawing table, back to your credit, and figure out how you can repair it to then start from scratch. So this is the most critical point. I want you to become engaged with a loan officer and submit a pre-approval application. Here's where they're going to run your credit. It's going to be a hard pull on your credit report, which will ding your credit a couple points, but it's well worth it in the long run. They will look at your income, verify any assets, verify your debts, and determine A, is this person qualified for a loan, and B, for how much. They will tell you how much you can actually buy. Once you have their pre-approval, they will give you a letter. You will take that letter and find yourself a wonderful real estate agent. That real estate agent will then start looking for homes in that price range in the area that you would like, and you start going out and seeing your next property. After you find the house of your dreams, now it's time to negotiate and put in an offer. You have to do some research before though, folks. I want you to look and see, are we in a buyer's market or are we in a seller's market? A buyer's market is when there's so much inventory that sellers are more willing to work with you on price, other incentives, and closing costs. When it's a seller's market, inventory is low. So there's something typical like bidding wars, where you actually could go over the price that's listed on the house just to be able to get it. A lot of people forego inspections and other contingencies in a seller's market. But in a buyer's market, there's plenty of inventory, so you as the buyer have the upper hand, and you can ask for inspections, financial contingencies, and other things that will help protect you during the home buying process. And that's something I really recommend, is making sure you do an inspection, especially on older properties. There are so many things that are underneath these houses that you don't know until you step in. And by having an inspection done, you know at the forefront how much your future expenses are going to be for maintaining the condition of the house or improving it. Last but not least, folks, I always encourage people to have an attorney take a look at all your paperwork and all the documents you sign. Your real estate agent is a great source, but they're not attorneys. So for extra added peace of mind, I would have them review all your closing documentation and give you your blessing that you need to go off and prosper. So I hope that really helps you all get your navigation plan in place for purchasing your first home. It's super easy and it's a super fun process. I wish you all the best and stay joyful through the journey.